Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Hope everybody had a good day today. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be a sign reading. So take whatever resonate and leave the rest. You already know whatever sign come out, that will be the sign I will be doing a reading for. But yeah, I'm going to shuffle these cards up. Then we're going to get right into it. And one time para one time. Alright, let's get into this thing. Alright, Spirit, who could this reading be for? Who could this reading be for? So we got Sagittarius. So this reading is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. We got resilience in a reverse coming out first. So Sagittarius, you could be refusing to compromise with someone, or when it comes to a situation, refusing to give in, give up. You could be being stubborn, feeling like you're the last one standing. Then we got marriage in the upright. So yeah, this could be in regards to a marriage. So you could be married to a Pisces and you're refusing to give up on this marriage, and you're refusing to compromise with this person. So this Pisces, they could be offering you something to maybe get a divorce, or they could be trying to get you to stop doing something that you refuse to stop doing, and they could see that you're just being stubborn. You could be feeling like you're the last one standing because you could be the only one fighting for this marriage, fighting to have a happy family. This could be someone that you also have a family with. Now, if y'all are married but separated, you could want to reunite with this person. Or if you separated from this person and they want to reunite with you, you could be refusing to give in and reunite with them. Come together with them. So this Pisces, they could just be wanting to be happy. So I don't know what's going on, but they could just be saying, man, look, I just want to be happy. That's all I want. I just want my family back. I just want my family to be happy. What else for my Sagittarius? So we got the Page of Swords in the upright. So you could have Gemini in your chart, Sagittarius. You could be delaying sending this person a message. Maybe they sent you a message about reuniting, and you could be keeping them on red, trying to figure out if you should reply or you should, I say you should, or you could just be trying to make this person wait. So you could be doing this on purpose, not answering this person's message. So this Pisces, they could be feeling like they need patience when it comes to you because you're very stubborn. Now, if you don't have Gemini in your chart, this Pisces can have Gemini in their chart. And they could be realizing that you're being protective, or you're very protective over your family, over this marriage. You could be defensive with this person or defensive against others when you feel like your family is being threatened or your position in this marriage is being threatened. So either you, Sagittarius, or this Pisces could just want things to be fair as well. They could be inspired to try something new or to try to make this marriage work, whether you or this Pisces. Then we got love in the reverse. So yeah, if you have Cancer in your chart, you could feel disconnected with this person. And like I said, y'all could be separated at this time because you feel like things are imbalanced. They're not fair. So you could be feeling like you're incompatible with this person because it's been very unhappy, very unequal. So you feel like it's one-sided, or what you give in this marriage is not being reciprocated. Then we got the King of Swords in a reverse. So you could feel like there's a lack of structure in this marriage. You could feel like this Pisces has a weak intellect, or they could be feeling like you're the one with the weak intellect, Sag. They feel like you're irrational and illogical, even though they just want to be happy. So, if this Pisces is this King of Swords, they could have been lying about something, and this is why you're on guard, being defensive towards them. So you cannot want to give in to them, reply back to them, because you could be saying, you should have just told the truth about whatever this is that you're defensive towards them about. So maybe you feel like this Pisces isn't a protector, like they didn't protect you, they didn't protect this marriage. They didn't give you the love that you feel you deserve. What else for my Sag? What the hell? So I don't know what happened, but Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars is on Die with a Smile. Wow. So someone may want someone to be gone. Or I don't know if this is how you feel about this person. I don't know what they did. Is it really that deep? Now, I don't know if you are just in the moment or just in your feelings. You could be holding yourself back from sending them a message because you want to say something very hurtful. So you could be wanting to tell this person they could just go ahead and DIE. Maybe they think something is funny. How you feel is funny. Maybe they think that you're just taking things too far. And you could be upset because this person finds it funny, but they just think whatever y'all are going through is not that serious. So it's not like they're really laughing at you or laughing at the situation. They could just be feeling like you're overreacting. So they could just be surprised at how far you've taken something. So like I said, they just feel like you're being stubborn with whatever action you have taken. So we got the Sun in the upright. So you feel like whatever action that you've taken, you would get success from this. or you thought that this marriage will be successful. But you could either want your freedom from this marriage. So like I said, if you're separated from this person and refusing to compromise with them, come back together, you could be wanting to free yourself from this person, or vice versa. So you could just want to have fun. Maybe you're tired of being tied down. You just want to have fun. So maybe you feel like you can't express yourself to this person. Now, I don't know if things have been looking up ever since you guys been separated. But you could be happy with whatever action you have taken, or this Pisces could. Now, you could have taken a certain action because you could have gained some sort of truth. Maybe you gained the truth that this Pisces was lying about something. And you could just be happy that you know the truth now. So you could be like, yeah, I'm happy that I know the truth. Because if I never would have known the truth, I would have never freed myself. So now you could want to be open to new things. What else for my Sag? What else for my Sagittarius? What's the tea? Any more, plenty more. So we got Page of Pentacles in the upright. So yeah, you could be opening yourself up to new investments. You could be getting good news and worldly affairs, having a solid beginning. You could be setting goals, making plans now that you are freeing yourself, or you're just making a plan to free yourself from this marriage, from this person. So you could be taking advantage of an opportunity elsewhere to have a bright future, or whatever action you've taken, you feel like you will have a bright future. Now, you could have been consistent with something as well. Then we got moving. Oh, damn. I don't know why that card just flew like that. Hold on. Let me try to get this card. So we got moving on in the reverse. So this Pisces, they could be stagnant at this time. Maybe you feel like it was destined for you to free yourselves from them, or they could feel like this when it comes to you. And either you or them is not wanting to accept the fact. What else for my Sagittarius spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? What's the tea for my Sagittarius? So we got strength in a reverse. So Sag, you could have been vulnerable in this marriage. Or you feel like this Pisces made you vulnerable. They made you weak. They could have done things in this marriage to cause you to have a low self-esteem. So you could realize that being with this Pisces, that you had a lack of self-confidence. You was feeling inadequate being with this person. And you could be saying, all I wanted was a happy family, a happy home, but all you do is lie. What else for my Sagittarius? So all this person could do is lie, and you could just be fed up with this person lies. So we got justice in the upright. So you could be getting justice. Now, it could go either way. This could be you, Sag, or this Pisces feeling this way, or one or the other could be getting justice, some sort of karmic justice. So, yeah, things could be taken to court. So maybe one of you guys are wanting a divorce because they just view the other as always lying and doing things that just isn't just. So maybe the courts are trying to balance things out when it comes to a divorce. Trying to see what will be fair. Maybe y'all trying to see who's going to get what. If y'all have children, y'all could be trying to see who the child or children are going to go to. Or y'all could just be trying to split up the time with these children. So you could be viewing this as a life lesson. Now, if someone was doing something in the background, this could be you, Sagittarius. You could have been doing something in the background, and now you have to suffer consequences for it. So maybe you lied about something that you've done, something that you were invested in. Then we got teamwork in a reverse. So you could have been working together as a team with a Capricorn to do something. So you could have been researching something, or you could have just been working together with this Capricorn to research how you would get this court date to benefit you. Now, you could have been working hard to try to get the best out of this situation, or for things to go in your favor. And then we got anxiety in the reverse. I mean, this is a free reading for Sag right now. But whoever this Pisces is, they could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe they did some research and they found out that you were working together with a Capricorn to do something in regards to the commitment. Or they could know that you were committed to a Capricorn when doing something. So maybe you were lying to this Pisces, Sag. Whole time you was committed to a Capricorn and working on things with this Capricorn. Now, like I said, the Pisces, they could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They could be releasing negativity and stress. Like I said, they could just want to be happy because they know that they've been stagnant in this marriage. So they could be wanting to release the stress of this marriage. Or they could be like, I can't wait until things are balanced out, until this court date is over, or until things get settled, because they feel like they're not able to move on until this divorce is settled. So they could have been under a lot of stress during this divorce. Then we got balance in a reverse. So yeah, things weren't balanced out. Now, whoever the Capricorn is that you were committed to, Sag, they could feel like they have a lack of balance as well. So maybe they feel like they weren't organized. I don't know if this Pisces is winning something when it comes to this divorce. Now, maybe this Capricorn is your lawyer or someone you was working with. Like I said, to try to see if you could get this to benefit you. So maybe you lost whatever this battle is, and this Pisces could be receiving the bigger portion, or you could just be leaving this marriage with nothing. So you could either have Capricorn in your chart, Sagittarius, or you was working with a Capricorn. Like I said, maybe y'all were trying to do things behind the scenes. Like I said, research to see how y'all could get things to go in your favor. I don't know if you were doing something unethical, lying, but looks to me like you will be leaving with nothing. So you could be headed towards poverty after this divorce is finalized. So you could be realizing that you made poor financial decisions with this Capricorn. Maybe you put a lot of money into researching some things or trying to keep an eye on someone. Now, I don't know if this Capricorn is a private eye as well, but you could have had this Capricorn watching this Pisces to see if they were committed. So you could be realizing that you made poor financial decisions. Instead of saving your money, you spent your money on watching this person, following them around, or getting them followed around, just to see if they were lying. Then we have defeat in the upright. So yeah, you could feel defeated. You could feel like you failed and you need to surrender. So maybe this divorce was going on for a while because you were refusing to compromise. So whatever you were offered to leave this marriage or offered to have, you didn't want to accept that. You could have wanted more, all because you wanted to be stubborn, and now you could be leaving with nothing pretty much. So now you could be realizing that you have to walk away because the judge could be balancing things out, being honest, standing in integrity. So they could be saying that you self-sacrifice yourself because you could have been indulging in inappropriate behavior, being deceptive. This Pisces could feel like you don't like to communicate or your communication is off. They could feel like you're aggressive. You like to bully people, intimidate them, and cause them pain. What else for my Sagittarius spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? So we got dark secrets out here. So you could have been holding on to some dark secrets, Sagittarius. And we got too sensitive. So this Pisces could feel like you too sensitive. So like I said in the beginning, it could feel like you take things too far. Things don't be that deep, but you make it seem like it is. And then we got lazy eye. So you could have a lazy eye, or this Pisces could. Then we got salty. So someone could be salty, could be you, because now that you wanted more, you could be realizing that you have to walk away with nothing or very little. So you could be salty. Then we got not enough, like I said. So now you could be leaving with not enough. Or you feel like you was just not enough in this marriage. Or maybe this Pisces could feel this way. Like no matter what they gave to this marriage, it was never enough. So they could also be feeling defeated, like nothing I do will ever be enough in this marriage, so I'm just walking away. Then we got dating site. So you could have been on a dating site, or this Pisces could be on a dating site. Someone could have been lying about being on a dating site. Someone named could be Bill. Someone named could be Myron as well. What else for my Sagittarius spirits? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? What's the tea, spirit? So we do got beginner stage out here. So if you started something, if you've been investing in something, it could be in its beginning stages. Then we got a little wee-wee. So you can feel like somebody got a little wee-wee. Hello. Or this could be what you telling somebody, oh, you got a little wee-wee anyway. But you could just be lying, I don't know. And we got foot models. So you could be a foot model. You could get paid for taking pictures of your feet. And then we got don't mind getting choked. So you could be the type that don't mind getting choked. So you could be a little kinky. Oh, I forgot I put those on. Then we got always spitting. So someone always spits. I hate that. That shit get on my nerves, motherfucker always spitting. And then we got in the closet. So someone could be in the closet. So either you, Sagittarius, could be into the same sex, or this Pisces could be into the same sex. So that could be the inappropriate behavior that someone was indulging in, being deceptive. So if this is you, Sagittarius, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn that's the same sex. And you could have been committed to this person while in a marriage with this Pisces. Or it could be this Pisces that was dealing with this Capricorn. Someone was dealing with someone of the same sex. Now, if this is the male in the situation, they could have been dealing with someone with a little wee wee. And we got bent out of shape. So somebody could be bent out of shape right now. They in their feelings. They pissed off. It could be annoyed with the situation. Annoyed with how things are turning out. Someone name could be Nima. Or someone's name could be Shima. Any more from my Sagittarius? Hello. Any more, plenty more. What's the tea, spirit, for me, for we? So we got beauty and brains. So you could have beauty and brains. You could be staying focused at this time. And then we got backwards thinking. So someone could feel like someone has backwards thinking. Whether you could think this Pisces has backwards thinking. This could be what you think of this Pisces. Because you could think that they're irrational, illogical, or they could think this about you. Hello. And we got only backwoods. So this could be someone that only smokes out of backwoods. Or this could be you if you're a smoker. Smoking the ganji out of your backwoods. And then we got heavy cologne. So this could be a male that also wears heavy cologne. That only like to smoke backwoods. And they could be shy around you as well. Or you could be shy around this person. Somebody's name could be Eric as well as Kenny. And we got always has proof. So you could feel like this Pisces always have proof. Or they could feel like you always have proof. Because someone is always lurking. Someone's always doing research on the other person. Keeping tabs on the other person. Whether you or this Pisces. So someone could feel like the other person always got proof. And they could always have this proof because they could have a PI or something. Or they just always researching this person. Somebody could have someone's phone tapped. Be able to see what they're doing at all times. Where they're going. This could be how you know that this Pisces is on a dating site. Or this is how this Pisces know that you've been on a dating site. Someone could have broken English as well. Then we got blockages removed. So blockages could be being removed for someone, whether you or this Pisces, once this divorce is finalized. Maybe someone felt like this marriage was blocking their happiness, blocking their positivity, blocking their success, their good luck. But after this divorce, blockages will be removed. Someone could be in Houston, from Houston, or traveling to or from as well. Excuse me. What else from my Sag? So we got lovers in a reverse. So this could be someone that you're not sleeping with at this time. So there's no passion. Maybe the passion is gone. And the passion could also be gone because someone could be dealing with someone else, committed elsewhere. Could be to the same sex, like I said. And we got penny pinching. So someone is definitely penny pinching right now, or they're going to be once this divorce is finalized. They are going to be financially struggling, having to budget. save every penny they get, pretty much. Because they could be headed towards poverty. Like I said, whether you, Sag, or this Pisces. Whew. And we got fun on We Are Young. So someone could be saying that or realizing that you got married too young. Maybe this is someone you've known for a long time, been married to for a long time, since you were young. So y'all could have made this decision to marry at a young age. What else for my Sagittarius? Hello, Sagittarius. What else for my Sagittarius, spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? What's the tea, spirit? Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Shit. Excuse me. So we got a healing journey. So someone could be healing. They're moving into higher vibrations, headed towards abundant opportunity. So yeah, this divorce could definitely be freeing someone up, removing blockages, and allowing them to heal. And we got lipstick evidence in the upright. So someone was definitely cheating in this marriage and lying about it. Or constantly lying, constantly cheating. Thank you. And hello. So yeah, someone definitely betrayed the other, or there just could have been a lot of betrayal in this marriage. Maybe y'all was going tit for tat type shit. So sad, you could have been refusing to give in, but just going pretty much toe to toe with this Pisces. So maybe you didn't want to leave this marriage, but you wanted to do you as well. So you the type, oh, if my man cheat, I'ma stay with him. I'ma just cheat as well. So it could have been a lot of that going on. Now, someone could have also caught the other person cheating. I did have dating site out here, so someone could have caught someone on a dating site as well. Or someone could have physically caught someone cheating with someone. And we got you hold the key to your destiny in the reverse. So someone may not know what their destiny is or feel like they're not destined for anything. And we got bonding in the upright. So if you do have children, like I said, you could be a mother, Sagittarius. You could be bonding with your children. You could be a nourisher as well. And we got regret. This is a male, so this Pisces could be in regret. Now, I don't know. They could be in regret for bonding with a mother figure as well. So they could be feeling like they made a lot of mistakes in this marriage, and they could be disappointed in themselves, feeling like they missed the opportunity. Now, they could be feeling like they missed the opportunity with a mother figure, someone who's a nourisher. What else? So we got celestial alignment, starseed activation in a reverse. So if someone is a starseed, they are not aligned. Maybe they didn't heed the call. They could have ignored the call to step into their destiny. And this is why they don't hold the key to their destiny. So someone could have rejected the healing journey, rejected stepping into their power. Then we got miracles. Black Eyed Peas is on. I got a feeling. So someone could have had a feeling that someone was cheating, that something was going on as well. So like I said, one party could be getting blessed because this marriage could have been a blockage. So after this divorce, someone could be getting blessed and the other person could be headed towards poverty. So someone could have been the provider or the main provider in this marriage, whether you or this Pisces. But um like I said, for whoever is on the up and up, blessings are coming their way. And then we got the come up in the reverse. So someone is not having a come up. Like I said, one of you is not going to be having a come up. One of you would be penny pinching and headed towards poverty. Or maybe one of y'all felt like this marriage would have been a come up. But it was nothing but lies, cheating, and betrayals going on. So one person could be realizing that this marriage caused nothing but pain, or was just full of a lot of pain. Now, if this divorce already happened, someone could be feeling like tonight's going to be a good night. So maybe someone's wanting to go out, have fun, be happy, be open, because they're happy that they're freed from this marriage. Then we got diamond in the rough. So one of you could actually be a diamond in the rough. Someone who's rare, one of a kind, even under pressure. But one of you could be feeling like y'all were overlooked in this marriage. But now, whoever the overlooked one is, they could be turning into something great. This could be the one getting the blessings. And then we got ghost in the upright. So yeah, Sagittarius, you could have ghosted this Pisces, or this Pisces could have ghosted you. So someone may have not have gotten closure until the divorce was finalized, because someone could have disappeared, ghosted the other party. Maybe someone left and wanted to message this person and tell them why they left, but they delayed sending this message and just chose not to. So they just like, I'll see you in court type shit. I'll see you when the divorce is finalized, and they could have just up and left. Had no words. And then we got the cleanse and the upright. So someone could be cleansing at this time. Like I said, stepping onto their healing journey, wanting to heal from this marriage, detoxing, getting rid of negativity, purifying themselves. Then we got numbing in the reverse. So if this is someone that used to drink a lot, smoke a lot, indulge in addictions, they could no longer be doing this because they want to detox, purify themselves. So someone could really be on their healing journey and not allowing any substances to take them off of their healing journey. So they could be serious about healing, serious about purifying themselves, getting rid of any negativity. And we got ancient Egyptian goddess of Isis. Someone could be an ancient Egyptian goddess of Isis. Then we got reconciliation. So one of you could want to reconcile, or someone, whether you, Sag, or this Pisces, could want to reconcile with someone who is an ancient Egyptian goddess. They could feel like this person is a part of their soul tribe. This could be a close friend of theirs. And we got snack in the reverse. So like I said, if you guys stop having intercourse, this person no longer saw you as a snack, or you no longer saw them as a snack. So one or the other could no longer be physically attractive, or realize that they weren't attracted to their spouse any longer. So leading up to this divorce, there could have been no intimacy. Maybe at one point in time, one of you was obsessed with one another, or one was obsessed with the other. But that could have died out because of all the cheating, all the lies, all the betrayals. Then we got anxiety in the reverse. So someone is no longer worrying. They're freeing themselves from any fear. Now they could be feeling like, since they are free, they got their freedom, they're able to concentrate and focus on things that they actually want to focus on. And we got machismo in the upright. So Sag, you could be feeling like this masculine was very prideful. You could be feeling like they were toxic. And you feel like this person think that they meet every woman's expectations in a man. Now this could be someone who's good looking, or they're just full of themselves. Then we got a father's love in the reverse. So you could be feeling like this masculine don't give any love to their children. They cannot be very attentive, or you just feel like this masculine is toxic because they didn't have their father around. Their father could have been absent, or they just don't have a good relationship with their father. So I don't know. Are you making excuses for this masculine and saying this is why you think that they are the way they are? Or this masculine could be saying this about themselves. They could be saying that they were prideful, toxic, and seeing themselves how they saw themselves because their father wasn't around, or they didn't get the love that they should have from their father. Then we got breaking free, but they could be breaking free from being this toxic masculine, being prideful. So they could be feeling like they're freed from bondage, freed from this marriage, freed from toxicity. So this could be the one that's healing, whoever this masculine is. So they could feel like they're freed, mind, body, and soul now. What else for my Sagittarius spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? So we got new ideas in a reverse. So someone could be lacking ideas at this time. Not wanting to connect with anyone. Or this person could be feeling like they ran out of ideas on how to make this work. How to be able to connect. Because like I said, we do got disconnect out here. They felt disconnected from this marriage. So maybe they felt like they did everything that they could in this marriage, or to bring this marriage back together, get this marriage back on track, make it a happy home, a happy family. But they could feel like they failed to do this because things just could have got too out of hand. So they feel like they ran out of ideas on how to connect back with you. So this could be the reason why they felt like a divorce was needed. Hello. Now, someone could also be trying to come up with a business idea, but they're lacking ideas on what they want to do for business. So maybe someone want to start a business, start a project, but they don't know what exactly they want to do, what they want to invest in. Any more for my Sag spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? It's needed because he was cheating. Oh, man. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. What's the tea for my Sagittarius spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? So we got loyalty in the upright. So someone could want to be loyal to someone else. Like I said, this could be a close friend of theirs, someone that they feel like they have a good friendship with, someone they view as trustworthy, and that actually has their best interests. Now, this could be a caring connection, or they could view a connection with a certain person as a caring connection. So they could care for someone that they're friends with, and they feel like this person care about them, or if they was to connect with this person, that it would be a caring connection. They could also feel like they don't know how to come up with the idea on how to connect with this person after breaking free from this marriage. Hello. And then we have healer in the reverse. So yeah, one of you could be healing on their healing journey while the other isn't healing. Then we got memories in the reverse. So whoever is the one that's in this sun energy, happy that they're freed from this marriage, they can no longer be missing the other and no longer wanting to revisit the past. So someone could be done for real after this divorce has taken place. They're not wanting to go backtrack. Now, they could have deleted any memories that they had with you, Sag, or you could have done this. So if you had pictures, you could be deleting pictures, throwing things out so that you won't have any memories of this person, because you could really be done, or this person. What else for my Sagittarius? Any more messages for my Sag? So we got villain vibes in a reverse. So someone is not wanting to be the villain, and they don't want to be around someone whose vibe isn't right. And we got hidden agenda in a reverse. So someone doesn't have a hidden agenda. Someone in this marriage could have felt like the other had a hidden agenda, but they didn't. Someone was really actually loyal to the other. Then we got third wheel. While someone could have had a third wheel, or someone could have felt like someone was trying to have a hidden agenda of having a third wheel. A side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. I don't know why I can't talk right now. But yeah, so one person, like I said, could have thought that the other had a hidden agenda to have a third wheel, a part of the marriage, but they weren't. Then we have boiling points in the reverse. They burned the bridge, doing too much to try to hurt me. Yeah, that's normally how it be. So we got boiling point in a reverse. So someone is no longer upset. They could be releasing anger. So if someone was aggressive because of all the pain that was caused, they could be releasing this. Maybe they felt like being in this marriage was taking them to their boiling point, but they could be releasing this. They could be tired of always being angry, always being frustrated. Kelly Clarkson was just on Stronger. So what don't break you only makes you stronger. So this could have just been a life lesson that made you stronger, Sag. Or this Pisces, or the both of you. Then we have scam alert in the reverse. So someone is not trying to scam someone. Maybe someone thought that they just wanted to be in this marriage for money, or someone tried to scam another for money. Like I said, rather you, Sag, or this Pisces, someone thought that they were going to be able to get money from this divorce, but because they could have done some underhanded things to try to get their way when it came to this divorce and what they would receive, they could be realizing that they ain't getting shit, or they leaving with very little, because this could have been a scam that they wanted to do. They wanted to scam another out of everything just to leave with nothing or very little. So whatever someone thought was going to work to be able to get everything ain't working. Stole all the money from a damn. Oh shit. Sorry you had to go through that. That's crazy. I would have been mad as shit. So we got back together in the reverse. So this is someone you will not be getting back together with. Like I said, someone could be completely done. So someone is completely tapped out when it comes to this person. And they are releasing memories. Just releasing this person permanently. And then we got cancel in the reverse. So someone's not crossing any boundaries. Someone's not having a fall from grace. Because like I said, one of you guys could be getting blessings because y'all could have been on the up and up. Chose to do things right. Was loyal to the other. So you could be the one that's not having a fall from grace. Yeah, we did say somebody out here penny pinching, going through poverty. That's probably him. That's that backfire. That's that karma. Then we got gold digger in the reverse. So like I said, someone thought that they were going to be able to get someone for their money. Or maybe someone viewed someone as being a gold digger, but they wasn't, or thought that they were being a gold digger, but they weren't. Maybe they felt like there wasn't nothing to dig for because the other didn't have much. Or someone wasn't able to strategize on how to get someone for their money. Then we have unsent text in the reverse. So like I said, if someone was delaying messages, they just chose not to message the person at all. They just said, fuck it, I'm going to leave things as is. See you when the divorce is finalized type shit. So won't be no messages. Maybe the person or you, Sag, or this Pisces could have just blocked the other person and decided not to say anything. So you could have been about to send a message to this person as like your last words or your last message to this person, or how you feel, what you think, but you decided not to. You just like, nah, I'm gonna just let things go, block this person, delete all the pictures I have of this person, and move on. Any more? Any more? Plenty more. What's the tea? For me, for we. So we got trusted friend in a reverse. So someone is looking at somebody like they weren't a trusted friend. They weren't to be trusted. Or if someone had a friend that was involved, they could be viewing this person as not to be trusted because things didn't go their way. So if this is you, Sag, and you was working together with a Capricorn that was your friend that you was also committed to, you could feel like this person didn't have your back, or they could have hyped you up to do something to try to get things to go in your favor, but it didn't. Or if this was someone that was your lover and your friend, you can now be viewing this person like they aren't a trusted friend anymore. So, like I said, y'all could just be ending things completely. You don't want to be friends with this person, lovers, nothing. And we got Bon Jovi on Dead or Alive. Goddamn. Now, I don't know if somebody won it. We did have consequences out here, so I don't know what somebody did. I know you said that your ex-spouse stole money from your account. They could be wanted. So I don't know if they on the run. Maybe this is getting looked into. Or someone could be wanted for something that they've done illegally. Anymore. They could have a warrant for their arrest for something that they've done. So they got to face consequences. They could be facing legal disputes as well. Having to pay some fees anymore. Or I would hope somebody ain't trying to get somebody unalived. All because they're unhappy with this divorce or what they had to leave with. Then we got test results. So there could be some test results that's significant. So maybe someone could be finding out if a child is theirs or not as well. So someone could have gotten pregnant and the child may have not been the spouse's. Or someone could have got some test results back that weren't so good. So this could have been the icing on the cake for this divorce. So maybe someone wanted to divorce someone because of some sort of test results. I don't know if someone gave someone something, or someone, like I said, got some DNA test results back and their child wasn't their child, or the children isn't their children. But that could have complicated the marriage even more due to whatever these test results is. So someone, like I said, could have gave someone something, or someone realized that their children isn't their children, or their child isn't their child. And this could have been due to someone cheating. Zion. Zaniel. So I'm a pure. I'm about to say pure. I'm gonna pull a few more, then I'm gonna end this reading. How much children are his? Stole my cards. Honey, god damn, what the freaky? What the freaky tiki? That nigga is savage. Hey, yo. And we got no doubt on don't speak. So someone definitely don't want to speak to someone at all. They're like, I don't even want to talk to you. Somebody could be disgusted with the other person. Like, ain't no more words to be had. I ain't got shit to say. And we got connection in a reverse. So, yeah, this connection is over with. It's not eternal. It's not unbreakable. It's actually very breakable, and it's been broken. And then we got link in the reverse as well. So this is someone that you don't want to link up with. You don't feel connected to. You feel like the bond has been broken and severed. So there's no bond to grow stronger. The bond is broken. Then we got cherish. Protect your relationships well. So now someone could be realizing that they need to cherish their relationships, protect their relationships. So someone could be feeling like they didn't protect the relationship enough or at all. They didn't cherish what they had. And then we got challenge. So someone could have viewed this marriage as a challenge and thought that y'all could overcome these challenges, but it could have been too heavy to bear. And one or the other wanted out, wanted to be freed, wanted to be happy, feel like there was no way to overcome these challenges and become a happy family again. Then we have clarity in a reverse. So someone wasn't able to get clarity. They felt like things couldn't be figured out. There was no working around whatever these challenges were. And we got tree in a reverse. So tell the tree what you really think in a reverse. So I don't know. Maybe someone's not really into being out in nature, being one with the divine. And we got strength in a reverse. So someone could not be strong at this time. Or like I said, I could be feeling like there was no power in this love. There was no togetherness. You guys were only being drawn apart. And we got commitment in a reverse. That's all because someone had a lack of commitment. They didn't take the commitment serious. They didn't cherish the commitment. Then we have observe. So someone could have been observing the other person as well. Observing everything that they were doing in the relationship. And we got rekindle in the reverse. Like I said, this is definitely someone that you won't be rekindling things with. You feel like things can't be rekindled. So whatever happened last could have been the last straw. And we got Michael Jackson on criminal, smooth criminal. So someone could feel like somebody is a smooth criminal. So like I said, someone could be wanted, have a warrant out for their arrest because they could have done something criminal. And now they got to face consequences. Now they could be on the run. And we got admiration in the upright. So one or the other could have actually admired their person at one point in time and really appreciated their partner until things went left. But yeah, this way it's looking like it's done. It's finished. It's finito. But yeah, Sag, that has been your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anybody want a personal reading, have any questions, would like to have a vent session, or would like to donate, that information on how to is in the description below this video. If you don't see it just yet, just wait until the video processes and you should be able to see that information. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. Like, share, and subscribe again. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. Yeah, they definitely do be. But yeah, y'all. Deuces, you means. I holla. Holla, 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 holla.